Welcome back to Dead on TV. So this week we carry on from what we did last week, which was paper tuning. Now we're going to fine tune your paper tune with walk back tuning, or what's otherwise known as French tuning. So just like paper tuning, well actually unlike paper tuning, walk back tuning is really simple and very easy. All the usual: need your bow, need your arrow rest, need your arrows and your target. And then the only extra thing you're going to need is a plumb bob line. So the thinner the line is, the better, but you want to be able to see it from 20 to 30 yards. So I got a bright shoelace and I grabbed my daughter's Kinder Surprise, which she's not going to be happy if I hit that. But the idea is to hold a vertical straight line so that when we're shooting the target, we've got something to line up against it. So the purpose of walk back or French tuning is to critique where your arrow rest is and where your sight is. So step one, get yourself 2 to 3 yards in front of the target with the plumb bob line. When we're up close, what we're doing is we're adjusting the sight. So we're taking the sight to the arrow. So the idea is that we simply come to full draw, aim for the string, and we do 2 shots to ensure that we're shooting consistently. It's all about consistency with your shots. Both of my shots are to the right of the string. And so I've got probably between the two of them there's about an inch there. So I'm just going to adjust and then reshoot. So I've adjusted my sight towards the arrows. So I've moved my sight pin to travel towards the arrows and ensure that hopefully we close this gap. And again, shoot 2 more. So here you can see immediately there's been some benefit to that adjustment. The arrows have halved the distance, but I'm still favouring the right by about ½ inch. So I'll make another adjustment towards the arrows, lock her off, and we'll shoot 2 more. Okay, next round. We're literally almost leaning against the string. So we'll do 1 more adjustment and we should be there. Well, I don't need to shoot any more, that's the result. So here you can see my first 2 shots and then my second 2 are the higher 2 arrows. There's no argument that we've hit the line. So this is what we want for the close 2 to 3 yard shooting, and remember, always shoot in a minimum of 2 to 3 arrows to confirm you are grouping. Now what we're going to do is move back to 20 yards and we're going to tune the arrow rest. Here we are at 20 yards. You can do this at 10 yards, you can do it at 20, you can do it at 50. What I personally like to do is go to 20 and then go out to 40, and then if I'm happy I want to go to 50 as well, can do. And this will get your arrow rest beautifully fine-tuned to exactly where your arrows are traveling. So again, we want to aim for the string, and when we're further out, what we're doing is adjusting the arrow rest. The shot placement was to the right. So that means we need to move the arrow rest to the left. So be sure if you've got one like this to count the number of notches or marks that you're currently on, because they can slip and run away from you. So the idea is micro adjustments with everything in archery. So I've just moved literally 1 mark to the left to bring my arrows, the arrows were on the right side of the string. I've moved 1 mark to the left to try and bring them into the string, and I'll shoot again. Every time you complete your rest adjustment at 20 yards, return to 3 and recheck your pins. Once you've done that, return to 20 and shoot for your rest again. Okay, well that's the result we wanted. As you can see, both either side of the string. We could tighten that up if we wanted to, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. So that's the basis of walk back or French tuning. So just to quickly recap, up front 2 to 3 yards in front of your target, shoot for the string, and then adjust your sight to the arrows. Once you've got it that you're shooting the string or touching the string, go back to 20 yards, repeat the process of shooting the string, but this time move your arrow rest towards the string. So if your arrows are right, bring your arrow rest left. And that is walkback tuning. So hope you've enjoyed this show of Dead on TV. Next week we have a very exciting show to bring to you about how to train your dog to find your lost arrows. See you then. Don't forget to subscribe.